They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. And the Blue Hens will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Middle Tennessee's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Here we go. From the gun. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After the misfire now on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. Powers through the defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the clock. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So Delaware's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Blue Hens will try to pick it up on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Trying to convert this second and short. And his throw is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it and making the big touchdown pass.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. And the Blue Hens are marching down the field. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll give it to the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Powell.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Escapes trouble. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying to pick up a first down. Handoff from the gun. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Got the quick completion. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking for space. It's Powell. Spins away from the defense. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides to back and leads it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense set on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the move, he fires. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Blue Hens had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. Got room at the 35. Racing down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. He would not be denied.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Nebraska was able to come away with the win, as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's got the back in the middle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's hooked. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route and find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, the Devil Bear offense going back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Grab near the marker. It's Green. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. Fighting off the defender. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to keep running. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Got the first down. He's still on his feet. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got him! He gets it in! Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fights off a defender. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. Running through contact. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Powell. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll keep it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Crosses to 35. Breaks into the open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes. And the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
The Blue Hens are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Green. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Off the RPO, complete.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Wants to throw again. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The give to the back. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he spun him again. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. It'll be a draw. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. The give on the option. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Give to the running back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galloway. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms and decision time for this offense. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by a field goal over Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws to the tight end. Fired in there, but incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding